Good morning. I'm Brad DeLong. This is my morning coffee. Having video blogged about Karl Marx, the economist, on Wednesday, I decided to blog about Marx as political activist and as moralist-prophet on Thursday, and only got through the political activist part before I ran out of time. Which leaves Karl Marx as moralist-prophet for today, Good Friday, which is either very fitting or very unfitting, depending. As one of the graduate students put it in class on Wednesday, Marx's confidence, his confidence as moralist-prophet, his confidence that history has a direction, and that the direction that history has is a very good direction, that history is leading us to a real utopia, a true New Jerusalem. That confidence is based on Marx's belief that we are, as a species, smart enough to allow us to think our problems through, and also smart enough to evolve institutions that will allow, indeed will enable, will require us to become who we fundamentally are. And who does Marx think that we fundamentally are? He thinks that, fundamentally, we are generous, solidaristic, intelligent, and equal members of a free society of associated producers. Now, it is very possible that Marx is wrong about who we are. Perhaps we are simply jumped-up monkeys with excessively big brains, East African plains apes who have an instinct for reciprocity, for tit for tat, and for some small degree of mutual solidarity within the kin and near kin group, and perhaps we can then harness those instinctive drives in order to build a relatively good society based on market exchange, if we are smart enough to build guild institutions with our big brains. But if we are ultimately such monkeys building a free society of associated producers, then building a free society of associated producers on the maxim from each according to his ability, to each according to his need, is foredoomed to failure. Market reciprocity, not open-handed generosity, is all that we can do. And perhaps things are worse. Perhaps we really are jumped-up monkeys with big brains, East African plains apes, of whom at least half, the testosterone-poisoned half, are driven by fear. Fear that the male monkeys over the hill might kill us, take our stuff, take our breeding partners, and kill our offspring, in which case we need to strike first and strike hard. If that's the case, we had better hope that history does not have a direction, or that if history does have a direction, that direction does not mean we have to become who we are. Because I, at least, would much, much, much rather that we all remain where we are now, being who we are not. I'm Brad DeLong. This is my morning coffee. And when I look out the window, what I see is not the New Jerusalem, but rather San Francisco Bay.